Every so often we get something really special in Assetto Corsa. Lately, we've been pampered with some very special car mods hailing from racing teams or manufacturers themselves. A month ago or so, the KTM Crossbow GT4 was released. Now this time, Ferrari decided to jump into the fray to deliver their own mods. The mod being delivered by Ferrari is the Ferrari 48H Challenge Evo, made for their Esports Challenge, the Hublot Ferrari Esports series. This mod was co-developed with Kunos for this coming competition, and it shows quite well. If you want to get this mod, you need to register to the Esports series. After the registration, you will be handed a Steam key to unlock this car, as if it were a DLC. Unfortunately, only a handful of countries in the European continent allow for the registration as of this moment. I'm not aware if the mod will be publicly available at some point. The proof is in the pudding, so we're gonna have a look at this car. Best way to test a car, really. This is not the first time we've seen a 48 challenge in sim racing. I know for sure that it happens on Project Cars 2, and I don't think I've hated a car so fast as that one. So it's not like this mod has a big, some big boots to fill because of that experience. But you would always have expectations because this is not only a car that is developed from a manufacturer like Ferrari. Okay, that's nice. This car is actually co-developed by Kunos. How about that? Kunos have been, hard at work with the Assetto Corsa Competizione, making sure they have the best GT3 car available, of best GT3 simulator, and I think they do have it. Some will disagree. I don't. I really don't. I really think that Assetto Corsa Competizione is like that. But this is not really a GT3 car, is it? Still, there are a lot of similarities. This car can be considered like a GT3 and a half, if that thing exists. It's, you could qualify it as, this is to the 488 GT3, the same way that the Porsche Cup is to the Porsche 991 GT3 car. So it is almost there, but it lacks in terms of aero and outright grip. I know that the GT3 Cup doesn't have a lot of aids. This one has traction control and has ABS, but they're more or less the same, but in terms of pace would be a little bit different. This car does seem to have some close to the same top speed, but in terms of lateral grip and in terms of aero grip, it's not quite the same thing. Going down there at Blanchemont, you do need to brake. In most GT3 cars, you just need to either lift or just brake a little bit to set up your car. This one is quite difficult. You're gonna see here at Eau Rouge, if I don't set up the car correctly at Eau Rouge Radion, which is upstairs, it's gonna be the wall one way or the other, either on the left or to the right. So you really need to brake quite heavily for this type of corner, which in GT3 is almost flat out. You do need to give a good healthy brake pedal around there. The brake point here is about, let's say, 25 meters further away, which is quite high. It's about a fifth longer than on a GT3, which is normally at around 100 meters, 110, depending on a car. So it's even 25 meters behind. The speed over here is lower. You do need to set up this car a little more. But something that it needs to be mentioned on this. I don't know what Kunos did, and if they brought something from Assetto Corsa Competizione in terms of knowledge, is that in stock Assetto Corsa, and we could see over here throttling up on the curbs. If I did that in a stock Assetto Corsa or in regular Assetto Corsa cars, you would maybe 1 in every 2 times you would spin out the car, or the car would give you sideways action. Now with this mod, I can tell you that you are more comfortable over the curbs. It's not always, but definitely there's a super improvement over the curbs. It's like you can have some confidence over it, and if it starts going sideways, you at least have enough time to react. Regular Assetto Corsa, especially with midships like this one, it will give you sideways and you are facing the wrong way sooner than you expect. So I'm super impressed to what Kunos and Ferrari did in terms of handling of the car. Not in terms of just the outright handling, but it's also on the small things like that one that I just mentioned on the curbs. You have far more confidence than you had before. I know I'm using traction control, but it's on 4 out of 4 in this case, which is the lowest possible, and Assetto Corsa works the other way around. The lower the number, the higher the traction control. Oh, that's too wide. So I'm impressed on what they did in terms of handling. The car handles is similar or reminiscent of a regular 488 GT3 as it should, but it has its differences due to the spec of the car. The brakes aren't so good, the aero development is not as good. In terms of handling, you do need to brake far more into some corners, even to make the car turn in and balance the car just a bit before the corner, and then release it with just a little bit of throttle. Going over curbs works quite well, and the car it's easy to drive. This is, for me, one of the best mods that have been out of Assetto Corsa in quite a while. I think RSS does also very good mods. The KTM crossbow is okay. I like it as well, but this one, for me, it's my personal opinion. You will disagree if you want to, or if you don't feel that if it's your opinion, it doesn't really matter. Personal opinion. I think this is the best mod that came out car-wise in Assetto Corsa in about a year or so. There are really great other cars. This one just that little bit much better. Oh, this would be a 26. Okay, let's try to do a faster lap. I know fast boys would be doing 23s and 24s around here, because that's what fast boys do. I'm already losing 0.2 of a second out of there. Okay, we'll try to get it back. But the wall action, braking in. This is better. So not as fast as my fastest attempt here. Okay, we can get that time back, I think. Tires are still pretty good. Braking in. Let's use a little more of the curbs. Cutting a little more. Using the curb to slide the car around and unsettling it. Not sure if I should do Bruxelles in second or third though. Okay. Going super tidy there. Watch out on the exit. The curb can unsettle the car there. Ooh, yes. Like that. Like that too. Let's be more aggressive on the brakes. Can change ABS as well. Brake into the corner. Okay. Oh, the exit was very, very bad. See if we can do a better chicane. I think I can do a 26 on this run. If I do a good blanchiment and go to a chicane, we can do that. Okay, that's good. That's good. brake really, really hard to the first corner of the chicane. Oh, that's almost half a second there, and then we do a 26.7. I could very likely do a 25. I'm not gonna do a 25 on this video. We're gonna just do a debrief. Excellent car. I'm just sad this car is not publicly available. You do have to register to the event. The link will be in the description. And then after being registered, you will be receiving an email on how to download and install the car. This is a Steam installation, so it's not really a file that you download. They give you a code on Steam and then you install it. So super excited about what it's going to happen. Love the car. I usually recommend that you register, not even just for getting the car, even if you're not going to participate. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribing. Tell me in the comments what you like, what you thinking about the car. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.